Hello. I was feeling crummy about myself and my cutting off friends. I looked online and I found some animated postings by a woman who calls herself Big Cool Planet. She talked about feeling like I do. Can I say here that I think you totally rock, Big Cool Planet? It was such a relief to see someone shares the feelings I have. Not that I want you to feel bad, but to see that an actual person knows how I can feel. Well, it made me feel less alone. Less like a freak. And isn't that what avoidant personality disorder is about? Feeling like a freak? I think you said it all so well. The shame, the anxiety, the sadness, and the same old behaviors that cause the same old problems. There really isn't too much to add. But I want to post this because I want to say what we know is true but find hard to believe. We are not alone. That there really are many of us who feel this way. But it is not like people with avoidant personalities throw annual conventions. The very idea of a support group for avoidant personality disorder terrifies me. Like Miss Big Cool Planet said, avoidant personality disorder is all about shame. Deep shame. And fear that everyone will see how deeply ashamed you are. And already I worry about what people will think of me, that people will find out that I am the one who said these things about myself. Even without knowing Big Cool, I worry that I will offend her or scare her somehow by making a follow-up posting. Can you see what a jumbled mess of worry it is for me even to talk with people? It is hard for other people to understand how frightening it is for me to reveal myself. Even anonymously. Even behind an animated character. Never-ending worry and second-guessing. It is just so much easier to stay alone. And I have to admit, there is nothing wrong with me. Not that you can see on the outside. I am not disfigured or repulsive or even obese. I do not have some odd mannerism. I am intelligent, well-read and can be witty. I am kind and compassionate. It's just that I am also completely convinced that I am disgusting, foolish, and socially inept. I certainly don't seem to like myself much. Why would I expect anyone else to? I think that if anyone sees who I really am, they will feel repulsed. And then they will feel angry for my trying to pretend that I was a normal person, a decent person, a person who can function. It is not logical. If it were a matter of logic, I would be all right. Some people believe things about God, and no evidence on the face of the earth will change their beliefs. They believe on faith. My belief in my own horrible inner nature is kind of like that. No evidence seems to shake it. On the contrary, I find evidence everywhere of how terrible I am. The slightest negative tone from a boss, a momentary embarrassment, a cutting look from a waiter. These are the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. These are everyday things. Insignificant things. But to me they are evidence of how unworthy I am. They are poison in my soul, and I obsess over each slight injury and expect the people I offend to obsess over my offense too. But I also have my good days. When I laugh and joke with people. And then I begin to feel as though I want their friendship and as though I have something to offer people. But I cut myself off anyway. Because I know the old feelings will return. I know that even though I feel confident now, later I will isolate and will hide from those who were my friends. I will not dare to show affection, because then I will be exposed and people will see inside of me. And the people who were my friends will be hurt. Or they will not understand. Or worst of all, they will want to help me. But the help scares me, because it shows how broken I am and it means they see my true disgusting self. So even when things are good, I cannot afford to make friends. Someone wanting to become my friend frightens me so deeply. It puts me in an uncomfortable position. I may want the friendship, but I have to keep it at just the right distance. So I wind up looking aloof and unfriendly when I try to mask my fear. And mask my hope, because I am most vulnerable when you see my hope, my need for true contact. And no matter how many tests of friendship a person might pass, no matter how trustworthy they have shown themselves to be, I can only imagine that one day they will see the real me and run far, far away. Or worse, Stay and tell everyone. So I avoid, and numb my feelings. Somehow I have gotten myself to a place where I don't feel the loneliness so much. Where my feelings are lost in the thoughtless routine of the day. And boy do I live by routine. I deny my feelings, even though they wake me in the night and stop me in the middle of the day. Deny. I narrow the focus of my world. I work. I run. I do my routine. Anything more might bring me into contact with people. And people mean feelings. And questions. I call all of this the land of the half-living. And this is somehow better to me than being blasted and overwhelmed by other people. And then one day, a person who was trying to be my friend betrayed me. A real betrayal. One that threatened me in a very real way. And my armor was cracked. And I went online, looking for some sign someone is like me. And I saw a bunch of videos by a woman named Big Cool Planet. And I was touched by this and began to feel again. I felt sadness. I felt scared and alone. I felt the need for another human and it overwhelmed me. Very painful things to me. Very terrible things for me. And I felt so grateful to Big Cool Planet. So very grateful. Because I found myself awake again. Because she helped me to feel. Thank you. And now something I can only dare to do as an animation. The Thank You Big Cool Planet dance. Yeah. Cool Planet, it's your birthday. Go Planet. Get this, eh? Get up. Make it funky now.